So I have a couple things that I want to talk about in this video, and I'm going to start with something smaller, and then I have some bigger news. The first one is I did a video which didn't get a lot of views, basically talking about why I choose Big Bad Toy Store, and I compared it to a Japanese website called Play Asia, where Big Bad Toy Store definitely was superior almost across the board. There were times when Play Asia did better, but I also did a video talking about the Carbonics Boss Borat that's going to be coming out third quarter 2023. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets pushed back. And the price on it is $3.99. And I said something in the video where I said, just looking through it, I can see where the price comes in, that $399. Well, it shows what I know, because I went out and I was looking at, I did more research on Play Asia, just comparing the items in my shopping cart on Play Asia. Almost none of them were on Play Asia. And their availability of things like, Gundam figures was far more limited. However, I went on another website. It's HLJ, which is Hobby Link Japan, and I found the Carbonics Boss Borat for $262, so more than $130 less, or about 1/3 of the price. And so I was like, is this possible? And the reason that I haven't bought from HLJ is because, for whatever reason, they don't show you the shipping cost. So the shipping cost would have to be over $130 for this figure to be more, and I don't think it is. Now, they advertise that their shipping is cheap, but it doesn't say how much the shipping is. So I actually added this to my shopping cart, and it's not telling me how much the shipping is. Now, what I did was, so even though it says Blitzway up there, my understanding is it's produced by 5 Pro Studios. And somehow they have an affiliation with Blitzway, and I'm not sure what it is. The 5 Pro Studio, they had a website that was working. It does not appear to work anymore. So I can't go on there, but I can go on the Blitzway website. And the Blitzway website is pretty awful, but it's better than the 5 Pro Studio is now. And so the price on there is $279. So that's the retail price they're asking for. So on here, it shows, well, $265, so it's a little bit off, and then that's marked down to $262. So that $399 appears to be a heavily inflated price. And so in this case, you can also order from Blitzway with, I think it was a $21 charge for shipping to the United States. And again, it's not coming out till third quarter 2023, so I think it came out to exactly $300. Still quite a bit less. And there is a shipping cost from Big Bad Toy Store, which is $4, but you can combine shipping. So the one nice thing about Hobby Link Japan is that you could put it in your shopping cart and just cancel it with no cost. With Big Bad Toy Store, there's a cost because there's an upfront fee. There does not appear to be any fee on here until it arrives. There is a fee with Blitzway. I'm considering switching to Blitzway just because I know what the shipping cost is. But I guess my point is, if you're interested in the Boss Borat Carbonics, I think in this case Big Bad Toy Store is not the place to order from, unless their shipping cost, or I mean, unless their price goes down. But I don't remember if I've ever seen one of their figures, the price go down, unless it's a sale. So right now I have it pre-ordered on the Hobby Link Japan website, and I'll see if I decide to keep it on there or switch to Blitzway. But I might just keep it on here, and I might even contact them and see if I could find out what the actual shipping cost is. Now, the bigger thing I want to talk about is something that just came up on Big Bad Toy Store, which is Godzilla 1954 Kaiju Collective Godzilla. And so this is by Mezco. Now, Mezco's produced a lot of Godzilla figures, some lower end figures, and one gigantic one, which I think was like $400 and some. Now, when I first looked at this, I thought that it was a statue because there's no seam showing. But no, that's not true. It's not a statue. So if you go into the description, introducing the Kaiju collection, new line from Mezco Toys, highly posable, captures the immense detail of pop culture's most familiar monsters. So I don't know how much of it's going to be Godzilla because it's Kaiju collection. So it might be other ones. And this is 8 inches tall. So this is my Monster Arts figure, which has very obvious seams. And this is about 6.5 inches tall. So, and this is the 1954 version of the figure. So it says, an all-new seamless body designed with an internal skeleton armature that is durable yet highly posable. And it is 8 inches tall and then 12 inches from teeth to tail, it says. And it comes with 3 pairs of hands, railway, jet plane, heat ray, FX, 2 cannons, all sorts of stuff. It seems like a lot you get for $140. That's not that much more than these Godzillas, which there is a markup in US. And you don't get any extras with this. Nothing. Just that. So I don't really care that much about the extras. But this looks really interesting. Now, this is going to be this is coming out December 2023, so almost an entire year away. And we'll see what other Godzilla characters, or if the Kaiju is going to just do all sorts of different. But it's if they're really focusing on Godzilla, it's going to be tough for me because I really went all in on the Monster Arts figures. I'm going to definitely get this one because I need to know how it is. I do get worried with these skinned figures and the possibility of damage. It does say durable. And I have when I think of skin on the characters, like a Barbie doll has skin-like joint, or not joints, but the texture to the figure. But the joints are shown on you. What I'm talking about with skin is something that goes over top of the joints. It's one thing to have a cloth outfit, but skin, it kind of, I don't know, it gets me nervous. But I'm going to definitely have to get this one, and then we'll see where they go with the Kaiju collection. So again, this is almost a year away, but it looks pretty exciting. I'll continue going with my Monster Arts figures because I have a feeling that even if Mezco starts to produce Kaiju figures, that only some of them will be Godzilla, and they'll probably be coming out really slow. So we'll see on this one. But I was pretty excited when I saw it because I have a great love of Mezco, and this is kind of right in the range of the size figure I like. I do like these 6.5 inch figures. 8 inch is not too big. So I have to figure out where I'm going to put them because I have an entire shelf full of these Monster Arts figures. But anyway, I thought that was interesting news. That's the Godzilla 1954 from Mezco Toys, coming out December 2023, maybe. We'll see.